Hello my dear friends, welcome to this video. This video is a part of a series of videos I'm going to do that will show you hands-on how to use numerology to understand and interpret certain unique phenomena in your chart and other people's chart and to think like a numerologist. So I'm going to use concrete cases that I see when clients come to me for numerology readings. I'll also use case studies that numerology students of mine bring to our lessons. So let's jump right in and let's use the magic software that I have here. I love it very much. I use it in my lessons with students online. So I'm going to show you today how to see patterns of inconfidence or difficulty in manifesting what I want in the world. Let's jump right in. I'll use two examples. Let's say a person has a heart number 8, a head number 5, a legs number 9, minor heart number 3, and hands number 2. For those of you who are not familiar with this terminology, you can read further in my Facebook group to understand more, or you can also read in my blog posts more about these specific calculations. What do we see here? And where do we see the problem of manifestation? Practically speaking, we just see numbers. No number will show you necessarily that there's a problem in manifestation if the number is harmonious with the rest of the chart. But what do we see in this case? We see that the major number, the heart number, number 8, is a very powerful, dynamic, passionate number. We see also that the head number holds these same characteristics: passionate, dynamic, vivid, life-affirming, adventurous. And so goes with number 9. Very courageous, open, life-affirming, dynamic. Number 3, also expressive, dynamic, life-loving, expressive. However, we see that number 2, located in the hands number, is really qualitatively different than all the rest. Number 2 is more hesitant, needs more time to think before it acts. It's very indecisive. It's much more sensitive and less passionate, less fiery. So what does it tell me about the person? What this tells me is that this person, on an internal level, we can say, wants to express passion, wants to express love of life, wants to express their creative fire. Okay? However, when they come to do that, all of a sudden they bump into their actual toolbox, their actual capacities, signified by the 2 hands number here. Okay? By the way, you see the 2 twice here, only for a visual reason, because hands are from both sides, but it's one calculation only. The 2 creates a dissonance between the inner will that I have, the inner ambitions, and my actual capacities. This gap between what I really want and what I actually can do or how I can express, it's not that I cannot, 2 can also manifest and express, but it will be much harder to express such passion as in this center here, right? Through a vessel like this of 2. The energies are very different. And so for such people, there might be a lifelong battle or an effort to constantly bridge this gap, causing them lots of inconfidence when it comes to manifesting themselves in the world. They might need to try, it's almost like, when you try to fit a huge stream of electricity through a conductor that is rather narrow. It'll take more time, it'll take more effort and more caution. So of course it can create all kinds of feelings of failure, inconfidence, lack of ability, etc. Let's look at another example just to give you another way to think about it. So using my magic software, which I like to show off with, I'm also using my touch screen, which I like to show off with. So we've erased everything, and let's start fresh. Okay, pick my pencil here, open screen. Let's use a rather opposite example. Let's say I have a number 2 heart number, a 2 head number, 3 minor heart number, 6 legs number, and 8 hands number. In this example, we see quite the opposite energetic case. In the heart number, we see a very caring, sensitive, intuitive person. We see the same in the head number, right? Very gentle, very perceptive, very caring person. We see number 3 also very emotional, very delicate in many ways. We see number 6 in the legs number, a caring number, self-sacrificing for the sake of others, a very giving and generous number, very feminine numbers, by the way, all of these, right? So we see a person here that wants to express, wants to show sensitivity, care, healing to the world, wants to bring a lot of feminine energy to the world. But their tools, their vessel of manifestation is the hands number and none other than the 8. The 8 is a very masculine number, a very assertive, ambitious, powerful, fiery number, creates again a gap between what I really, really want and who I also am to the way I express myself. Again, please don't think that this means I cannot express myself. It simply means how I express myself has a kind of gap between who I am and how I express. In this case, I am more tender inside and I express it in a very bombastic way, right? In the previous example, it was the opposite, very bombastic through a very narrow channel. Again, what's going to happen here is that although I want to express sensitivity, although I want to express delicacy, although I want to express sensitivity and care, healing, I might come out as very aggressive and clumsy, which again, in the long run, will give me the feeling and the constant feedback that I'm not managing to bring myself out there in the way that I really want, which will produce inconfidence, a sense of inadequacy, a sense of I don't know how to really manifest myself in this life, in this world. Okay, guys? In this video, I'm not going to enter the solution for this, but it's more, I was aiming at helping you think like a numerologist, okay? How you can simply see this little difference, right? Because I didn't really enter even the interpretation of each and every number here, but it's simply more looking at number groups, right? I saw that this center group is different than the hands number. And by the way, that's why the human body numerology method is so good, because of this visual representation of the numerology chart. This way, I don't even have to understand all the numbers in the chart. The moment I see the structure, the difference between the hands number, right, and the rest of the body, immediately I know that there's a gap between who the person is and what they want to express and their capacity to, or lack of capacity to, manifest it in the world properly. So I hope that this video gives you some food for thought. Remember, the way to become proficient and professional in numerology is not by learning many calculations, but actually practicing again and again, understanding deeply the dynamic between the numbers, understanding the world of each and every number. So keep on learning, keep on deepening, and if you're interested in a numerology reading or studying numerology professionally, you know where to find me, through my Facebook group, through my email, through my website. I'll be happy to catch up with you. All the best and see you in the next videos.